नाम श्रेष्ठं मनुमपि सचिपुत्रमत्र स्वरूपं रूपं तस्याग्रजमुरुपुरी माथुरीं गोष्ठवाटीं राधा कुंडम गिरिवरमहो राधिका माधवासां प्राप्तो यस्य प्रथितकृपया श्रीगुरुं तं नतोऽस्मि। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवैभव पुरी गोस्वामी नामिने। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिसिद्धान्त सरस्वती नामिने। आजानुलंबित भुजौ कनकावदातौ संकीर्तनैकपितरौ कमलायताख्यौ विश्वम्भरौ द्विजवरौ जुगधर्मपालौ वन्दे जगत्प्रियकरौ करुणावतारौ। हेलोधुलितखेदया विशदया प्रोन्मीलदामोदया साम्यशास्त्रविवादया रसदया चित्तार्पितोन्मादया शाश्वतभक्तिविनोदया समदया माधुर्यमर्यादया श्रीचैतन्यदया निधे तव दया भूयात् दमन्दोदया। तस्या अपार रससार विलासमूर्ते रानन्दकन्द परमाद्भुत सौख्यलक्ष्म्यः ब्रह्मादिदुर्गमगति वृषभानुजायाः कैङ्कर्यमेव मम जन्मनि जन्मनि स्यात्। हा देवी काकुभरगद्गदयाद्यवाचा जाचे निपात्य भुवि दण्डवत उद्भटार्ति अस्य प्रसादमबुधस्य जनस्य कृत्वा गन्धर्विके निजगणे गणनायका तवैवास्मि तवैवास्मि न जीवामि त्वया विना इति विज्ञाय राधे त्वं नय मां चरणान्तिकम्। राधे वृन्दावनाधीशे करुणामृतवाहिनी कृपया तव पादाब्जे दास्यं मह्यं प्रदीयताम्। जो ब्रह्मरुद्र शुक नारद भीष्म मुख्यै रालकितो न सहसा पुरुषस्य तस्य सद्यो वशीकरणचूर्णमनन्तशक्तिं तं राधिका चरणरेणुमनुस्मरामि। हे देव हे दैत हे भुवन एकबन्धो हे कृष्ण हे चपल हे करुणैकसिन्धो हे नाथ हे रमण हे नयनाभिराम हा हा कदानुभवितासि पदं दृशोर्मे। नीलाचल निवासाय नित्याय परमात्मने बलभद्र सुभद्राभ्यां जगन्नाथाय ते नमः। भक्त्या विहीना अपराधलक्ष्यै क्षिप्ताश्च कामादितरङ्गमध्ये कृपामयि त्वां शरणं प्रपन्ना वृन्दे नुमस्ते चरणारविन्दम्। यं प्रव्रजन्तमनुपेतमपेतकृत्यं द्वैपायनो विरहकातराजुहाव पुत्रेति तन्मयतया तरवोऽभिनेदुः तं सर्वभूतहृदयं मुनिमानतोऽस्मि। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। तमादिदेवं करुणानिधानं तमालवर्णं सुहितावतारम् अपार संसार समुद्र सेतुं भजामहे भागवत स्वरूपम्। वंशाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय रूप सनातन भट्ट रघुनाथ श्रीजीव गोपाल भट्ट दास रघुनाथ। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद। Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. First of all, I offer my innumerable Sastang Dandavas unto the lotus feet of my Guru Pada Padma, Nityala Pravishta Om Vishnupada Paramahansa, Ashtottara Sata Sri Śrīpād Bhakti Vaibhava Puri Goswami Mahārāj, and pray his causeless mercy. Then I offer my innumerable Sastang Dandavas unto the lotus feet of His Divine Grace Nityala Pravishta Om Vishnupada Paramahansa, Ashtottara Sata Sri Śrīpād Bhakti Vedanta Narayana Goswami Mahārāj, and pray his causeless mercy. Then I offer my innumerable Sastang Dandavas unto the lotus feet of His Divine Grace Nityala Pravishta Om Vishnupada Paramahansa, Ashtottara Sata Sri Śrīpād A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami Mahārāj Srila Prabhupada, and pray his causeless mercy. Then I offer my innumerable Sastang Dandavas unto the lotus feet of all Guru Vargas, Guru Parampara, and pray their causeless mercy. Then I offer my innumerable Sastang Dandavas unto the lotus feet of His Holiness Tidani Swami Bhakti Vedanta Padmanabha Mahārāj, His Holiness Tidani Swami Bhakti Vedanta Bhagavata Mahārāj, His Holiness Tidani Swami Bhakti Vedanta Sajjana Mahārāj, then to all present Vaishnavas, Vaishnavis, ladies and gentlemen, and pray the causeless mercy of all. Yesterday we were releasing the sweet glories of Radharani and Krishna, and how they are manifesting in different forms, although one, the Tattva is one, but how they are appearing in different forms and releasing the sweetness themselves and giving the pleasure to whole world also. So yesterday we were in the discussion of how Radha Krishna are taking help of others to nourish their pastime. So who were they? We discussed. Remember? Please remember, I think. Huh? Five.
Five forms.
Five forms. Who are they? Huh? Then?
Vita.
Then?
Vidusaka.
Bhagavad Maharaj now remember. Then?
Pita Marda.
Pitmarda. Then? Five. Now, who is Pito? Cheto. How we can know who is Cheto? And in Vrindavan, Jai Pujapad Bhakti Vedanta Sajjana Mahārāj ki. Who is Cheto? In Vrindavan, for the service of Radha Krishna, who is Cheta? Huh? Josuda is not Cheta.
Assistant. What is the meaning of Cheta? One type of assistance.
Huh? What is the meaning of Cheta? Cheta means who is very expert how to, like a spy. Like spy. For Radha Krishna's service also they are like spy. Where they can find out very intimate message also. Very secret also. They can find out. So, no, Vrinda is not. Vrinda is different. Huh? No. Padma is opposite party. Padma is opposite party.
She's spying for the wrong party side.
Yes. So, who is very expert how to find out how secret may be? He will find out. Huh? No, Manjari is not.
These are male assistants.
These are male. Yeah.
Krishna.
Yes.
Radhika has so many more.
Yes. For no. No.
No Google. No Google. Maharaj is so expert. He's engaging us. He's asking us questions.
But we cannot ask questions.
But we cannot answer.
We cannot ask questions.
Your question, you will ask tomorrow morning or end of the class. But I am asking only based on this topic. So it will not go here and it will nourish you only. But if you ask your question is changing the direction. So it is going to other direction, other topic. But this is included and it will nourish more and make more understanding. So Cheta means who is very expert how to find out the message, by which Radha Krishna's union will be very easy. No. Subal. Sadhana Maharaj spoke Subal. But Subal is not Cheta. Sorry? Manjari are in Radharani's.
Side.
Yes, Radharani's side.
Parrot?
Sorry?
Parrot?
No.
No. Who?
No.
No.
In the Dharma it is said.
Now brother saying in Jayadharma it is written. He knows but
Subal is Kriya.
so you see, Jayadharma is written, but scripture says, Pustaka, what is your knowledge? What is your knowledge? Pustakastha tuja vidya parahasta gatam dhanam karjakala samutmane nasa vidya natad dhanam. We should know this. All of us. What is in the book, really that is not your knowledge. As long as it is not coming to your heart, it will not helpful. It cannot help at the time of need. When you want, it may not help. If it is in book only, what you put inside your heart, it is helpful 24 hours a day. Not only in this life, life after life it will helpful. It is real knowledge which we acquired in our heart. That is our real knowledge. And what is in book, that is only Pustakastha Vidya, not our knowledge. We cannot demand that is our knowledge. Which knowledge we took from book and put in the heart, that is our own knowledge, which will help whole life. At any moment we remember it, we can utilize that. And it can help us, it can stop us from nonsense activities, from downfall. But if we don't have in the heart, there are many scriptures, many books, we may not be benefited properly. So what is that? Dhana. The wealth also, which wealth is not in your hand, that is not your wealth. Why? At the time of need and emergency, it may not help you. If it is in others' hand. So when you are in need, he may not give you. Because there are some problem, he may not give. So which is in your hand, which is in your independence, that is real your property. But which is not in our control, which is under others' control, although we belong to that, but that is not our property really. Because at the time of emergency, it will not work. So, Pustakastha Tuja Vidya, Parahasta Gatam Dhanam, which knowledge is in book, that is not our knowledge, and which property we gave to others' hand, So that property, at the time of need, we cannot utilize when emergency is there. So which is in our hand, that is our only property. Which it can help at any moment, everywhere. Similarly, which knowledge we will collect and realize and put inside heart, that is always helpful, life after life. It will lead to second life, next life also, helpful. So we should try to acquire inside the heart. Then only it is realized and helpful. Then, Vigyan. This knowledge, Gyan will become Vigyan.
But not always.
Huh?
Not always.
Yes.
When you know in theory, but not in
But when we will put heart, it will. It is in only mind, then different. When it go to, because like parrot is only in mouth. So when it go to heart, it will become. If stays in only in throat and mouth, then it is only Gyan, theoretical. So who is in Vrindavan set up?
Back to the question.
Yes. Set us on duty and what he does, all of you know. Only name who is set in Vrindavan. Huh?
Bringa?
No. No, already she is there.
Oh, Subal.
No, Maharaj already.
Oh.
Sadhan Maharaj already. Huh? No. No.
Male form?
Yes.
Sorry.
Sorry?
Sorry.
No.
Someone already was parent.
No.
Deva Prasta?
Huh?
Deva Prasta.
Man.
You want? What name? Gopanandini. No. No.
Is it Śrīdhara?
Huh?
Śrīdhara.
No.
Who is expert at seeing everything? The male parrot. He can go
Already
anywhere.
said that.
Someone said soup?
I said parrot.
No. Parrot no.
No? Oh, I didn't hear.
I said.
No. Already Sudhi said.
They are males.
Yeah.
Is it
Male assistants.
Male assistant. Yes.
Any names, but which name? Deva Prasta or?
No. Devaprasa no.
Is it a cowherd boy?
Arjuna. Yeah. Some cowards.
No. No.
I want to guess Nandi Mukhi or Dhanishka.
No.
Doesn't not male.
They are not male.
Oh, what? Oh, I'm male.
Now Maharaj is saying Staka Krishna Raktava.
He's guessing.
Sorry? No. No. Anyone? No. Huh? Who? No more? I am speaking. Bhringar and Bhangur. Bhringar and Bhangur.
I said Bringa.
Huh?
I said that.
Brinda.
No, Bringa. I said.
Bringa.
Okay.
I couldn't listen properly.
No problem.
I heard Brinda.
No, no, no.
Bhringar and Bhangur. Two. So they are like set up.
What's a bringer?
Bhringar is name only. Name. Name is Bhringar. Bhringar and Bhangar. Two names. Two persons, two names. One is Bhringar, second is Bhangar. Bhringar. Second is Bitto. Who is Bitto?
But Deva Prasta.
Huh?
Deva Prasta. What does Vita do?
Bitto also does
Expert.
very expert how to speak. He will speak in such a way, he will change. Radha Krishna's mood will change.
That sounds like
Hmm? No.
He's speaking Armasaka.
Now I want to give some help so that you can realize and keep in memory long time. How this Bhringara and Bhangur doing the service of Radha Krishna. How they are helping to Radharani and Krishna. Give one example so you can understand. One day Radharani was in Manini. That what is duty of Bhringar and the Chetta, when Radharani was in not a so high man, little man, means a delay, because Radharani has 8 moves. So out of 8 mood, when coming extreme mani, then difficult to give up the mana. But when slight mana, then it is possible by others also. One day Radharani was in slight mana. So she was not ready to go to the Kunja, but Krishna was waiting. So what did Bhringar did? Bhringar went there to Radharani and said, "Oh Radharani, do you know, very strange thing I saw today. Very wonderful surprise. What is that? I saw that in autumn season, Madhavi Lata is blossoming. Madhavi Lata is there in autumn season, which is abnormal. Normally in autumn season there should be no Madhavi Lata. So when Radharani listened that Madhavi Lata is there, then immediately run away Radharani to meet with Krishna, thinking that Krishna will go there. So they are like this, collecting the message and how to melt the mind and heart of Radharani and Krishna. So like this they are destroying the mano and helping to union. So this duty of Bhringar is called Chetta.
Acting as a spy for Krishna.
Yes. Krishna sent. Oh, you please, Radharani is very angry now. So if I go, she will be very angry more. Because I know, if you go, may be possible. But if I go, she will be more angry again. So better you go. Then he said, oh, don't worry, I am going. Then he spoke in such a way, message spy, like spy on behalf of Krishna went. But he spoke that there is in autumn season, and in autumn season different Madhavi Lata is there. After listening this, Radharani came, Madhavi Lata, some gopi is there. So thinking this, if I don't go, then Krishna will go there. Immediately Radharani came and met. So this is duty of Chetta. Then Vito. Who is Vito?
Don't even know what it means.
Huh?
We don't even know what that means.
Meaning of the Vito. Meaning of the Vito is, he is very expert how to convince. He was he is little superior to this Chetta, because he can decorate also nicely. He can speak, and if he can make some arguments and convince. So he can change the mood. He is called Vito. Who is Vito in Vrindavan? Remember? Vito. No. Vito is Kodar. Kodar. Yes. Kodar.
K-O-R-A.
K-A-D-A-R-A. Kodar. K-A-D-A-R-A. Kodar. Yeah.
Kadara.
Yeah. Huh?
Kadara.
Yeah. Kodar.
Kadara.
Yeah. Like Korar Vinde, you know? Korar Vindan, Padar Vindan, Mukhar Vindan, like that. So Vito understood. Then, huh? No. Yes, Vito, okay. Then third one is?
Any example, Maharaj? Vito, any example?
Vito also giving the knowledge and changing the mood. How?
And decorating.
Vito housing. Oh. Vito will go and speak to Radharani and all gopis. Oh, you know, I am the friend of Krishna, who is your beloved, and you are loving. And because I am friend of Krishna, so everybody listening to me. To whom I am speaking anything, nobody is denying. But you are not listening. He is speaking to gopis, Radharani sometimes to change the manner and to become happy with Krishna. So I am friend of Krishna, that's why in whole Brajamandal, to whom I speak anything, they are listening. But you are only not listening, and I am speaking for your favor. Like this, because he is very expert in speaking. So by this he will change the mood. This is the duty of Vitta. Then, third one, Vidusaka. Who is Vidusaka?
Madhumangala.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yes.
Madhumangal.
Yes, Madhumangal is Vidusaka.
Someone got one.
Jai Bhakti Svarūp Mahārāj ki.
What is the duty of Vidusaka?
Maharaj speak.
Yeah.
Vidusaka.
Joker. No? He's a buffoon. Buffoon joker. He's
Not
causing
only joker.
humor.
Joker is one of the qualities. Joker is one of the qualities.
Funny.
Huh? Funny. This is one of the qualities, but other qualities are also. Important qualities.
He likes
Huh?
to eat sweets.
Yes.
Ladu Sadhu.
Yes. Gurudev Narayan Goswami Maharaj, when he was in Vienna, our one god brother from Italy, his name was Madhumangal. Now Harijan Maharaj, you have seen.
Ah,
Yes.
Muni Maharaj.
Huh?
Muni Maharaj.
No, now Harijan Maharaj.
Oh, Harinja.
From Italy. When Narayan Maharaj was there in Vienna, then our one of the god brothers from Italy, his name is Madhumangal. He went to see him for his darshan. Then he did Dandavat. Then he asked, what is your name? Then he said, my name is Madhumangal. Then Gurudev asked, where is Laddu? Very Laddu. Why? Because Madhumangala Modaka Priya. He is very fond of Laddu and cake, etc. or sweet. So he is fond of any. Ice cream is not that time. Especially Modaka Priya. All cake and Laddu, etc. Different varieties. But we can add as a commentary for this. But a particular word is Madhumangala Bhojane Lolo. Lolo means lovo. Laulyam. Laulyo. Laulyo came from Lolo. Yes. Like Bhumi, Bhauma. Bhauma Vrindavan. Why it is Bhauma Vrindavan? Because it is in Bhumi. That is Golok Vrindavan. Because that is not in Bhumi, that is in higher planet. So that is Golok Vrindavan. But in this Vrindavan where we are looking now, in Uttar Pradesh, India, that is Bhauma Vrindavan. Why? The word Bhauma became from Bhumi. Bhumi means earth planet. Because it is in earth planet, so it is Bhauma Vrindavan. From Bhumi, like Bhauma, similarly from Lolo to Laulyo. Yes. So Rupa Goswami said, Bhojane Loloho Madhumangal. Not only Madhumangal, Madhumangal is one of them. So Loloho, other is Loloho Bhojane. He is very fond of eating. Yes. And Maharaj said, he is a joker. And he can make so many different decorations so that people will laugh. And he can make so many different body postures so that if you see, look at him, you cannot stop your life, laughing and smiling. By this, he is giving pleasure to Radha-Krishna, Sakis, Manjari, all. So Madhumangal, that's why it is Vidusaka. Vidusaka means joker, special joker. Yes. But Bhojanam Priya also. So he is Madhumangal. Then fourth one. Huh?
Pitta Marda.
But how he is doing service, you know, Madhumangal? As a Vidusaka?
Massage.
Huh?
Massage.
No, Vidusaka.
Vidusaka.
How Madhumangal doing as a Vidusaka service, Radha-Krishna? We understood now Vidusaka. But how he is applying his quality of Vidusaka in service of Radha-Krishna?
Helping remove Radha's man through joking and humor.
Yes. One example. I am asking one example how he doing. Like before I gave the examples.
Like at Suryakund.
Huh?
At Suryakund.
How you speak.
When Radharani meets with Krishna every day at Suryakund, Krishna is the pujari and Madhu Mangal is his friend, and I believe that Jatila or Kutila, right, or both, maybe Kutila, comes there, and there's this exchange between Krishna and Radharani and Kutila about offering everything to the Surya Day, but also afterwards, after the puja is done, offering everything to the priest. And Madhu Mangal says, you know, you should offer to me and give me all the jewels and sweets, and they're laughing and joking.
This also, Vidusha. And other one is, he did one pastime in, what is it? Satikara. In Satikara, there is one pastime, which is called like Garuda Govinda. That one day Radharani was in Manu and all Sakhis, they were chastising to Radharani, don't let to Krishna. But one day Madhumangal went in the form of Garuda by joking, because he is a joker. So in the form of Garuda he went and, oh, now I came in the form of carrier and my master is sitting. So all of you should give flower, you should worship. But what you are looking, you have no common sense. How to respect others, how to respect a king, you don't know. Like this, he made joking. And you are so cruel, only a cruel like you, he can tolerate like this. But in whole Brajamandal, if any other one will see, sure he will worship. But you are only one who is not honoring to Krishna, and he came as a king and you are not honoring. Like this, he makes so many joking. At last, gopis were laughing, and they are bound to give flower and give up the man. Long discussion I am not speaking, only giving hints. So Madhumangal did like this. So many jokings, etc. And the fourth one, Pithamarda. What is Pithamarda?
It's a Masur?
Huh?
Masur?
No.
Masur.
But Sridham. Pithamarda is Sridham. Pithamarda is Sridham. How he is doing service?
Wrestling with Krishna.
Well, for Radha and Krishna.
Oh, for Radha and Krishna.
Yes. How he is doing service?
Sometimes arranging the meeting of Radha and Krishna. When Radharani was locked in her house in Javat, Sridham came one day and looking for his calf. And he secretly went into Radharani's room, and then they switched cloth. And Radharani.
That is Subha.
Subha.
That is Subha.
Sridham.
Sridham. Pithamarda is Sridham.
Sridham also becomes Garud.
Huh?
Guru
Yes.
Govind.
Yes. Sridham becomes Garuda Govinda.
He is very intimate
Yes.
with Krishna.
Yes. And how Sridham doing the Pithamarda work?
And he is brother of Radharani.
Yes.
So he can very easily enter.
Pithamarda.
What is the meaning of Pithamarda?
Unless you understand the Pithamarda, you cannot know the service. That's why all are important. Pithamarda means Nayaketu Samatulya. He is a Nayak, like Krishna. So you don't think that how he can become Krishna. No, he is friend of Krishna. So what is the mood of Krishna's friend, you know? What is the mood of Krishna's friend?
He always wants.
Huh?
Equal.
Huh?
Be equal.
What Krishna's friend is saying to Krishna?
Sadhu, sadhu.
Huh?
Sadhu, sadhu.
No, his mood. in the transcendental mellow of friendship.
Uh,
What is his abhiman?
joking, playing, laughing, friendship,
Hmm.
equality.
Abhiman means like Mother Josa thinking, oh, Krishna is my
He's my
Son.
best friend
best friend,
and equal.
He is my equal.
equal.
Yeah.
Can you give some hints of verse?
So challenging,
Huh?
like wrestling, or oh, you're such a big hero, but I'm the bigger hero,
Yes,
something like that.
yes. His appropriate abhiman is, তুমি কোন বড় লোক, আমি তুমি সম।
What kind of big
তুমি
man
কোন,
are
হ্যাঁ, আমার, তুমি কোন বড় লোক, আমি তুমি সম। Oh Krishna, you are not superior to me. Who told you? I don't think you are superior to me, or you are more stronger than me. তুমি কোন বড় লোক? Who are you? You are not superior to me, you are not bigger than me, you are not stronger than me. আমি সম। You are equal to me, I am agree. But you cannot say that you are stronger than me. If you want to, if you are saying you are stronger than me, let us fight. We will test. You are stronger or weaker. So Sakha is not ready that Krishna is stronger and superior to confess. So Sakha's abhiman is, তুমি কোন বড় লোক? তুমি, all of you understand Bangla. Yeah. তুমি means you.
What kind of big man are you?
What kind of big? Kon means who? Who are you? You are not superior to me. You are not stronger than me. So I don't accept you that you are greater than me. But to me, ami sam. But I am explaining that you are equal to me. If you say equal, I am agree. But if you say you are stronger, you are very strong and stout, and you are superior, I cannot believe. Impossible. This is friendship, because equal. তুমি কোন বড় লোক, তুমি আমি সম। So this mood. So this is the mood of Sakhas. And Siddham is Sakha, but still Pithamarda. So unless we know Pithamarda, then we cannot know the service clearly. So these are very important to know. Because we know that Siddham is Sakha. We know that Madhumangala is Sakha, but Madhumangala is also Vidusaka. Both. So, Pithamarda's duty is, although Nayaka Tulya means equal to Nayaka, means Krishna is Nayaka, hero. So Madhumangala also equal in Krishna, in comparison with Krishna. But still, Tatra Anugatyata. Means Madhumangala, although he is a hero because equal to Krishna, huh? Śrīdhara, although hero, but he does not want to become hero.
He's a follower.
Huh? He is a follower. He wants Anugatya of Krishna.
But sometimes they're wrestling and Śrīdhara is defeating Krishna.
Yes.
And then they're arguing who is the winner.
Yes. So when in the mood of friendship, he is fighting. When mood of Pithamarda coming, then Anugatya. Like Śrīdhara is Madhumangala friend also. But when he is Vidusaka, he is doing service different. So all these are friend also. But in that friend also, different service also. Like Pithamarda and Vidusaka. When in the mood of Vidusaka coming, Madhumangala making jokes. When in the mood of friendship coming, fighting, quarreling, like this. When Śrīdhara also coming in the mood of friendship, then quarreling, fighting. But when coming in the mood of Pithamarda, then he is following what Krishna said. How to help him. He is Anugatya, Tatra Anugatyata. So, how he is doing Anugatya? One example is, one day, Govardhana Mala came and spoke to Śrīdhara. Oh, this Krishna is very nonsense. Rebuked to Krishna. Why? Then Madhumangala asked, what did happen to you? Why you are rebuking to my friend? What did? Huh?
Mala is the husband of
Chandravali.
Chandravali.
Yeah. Govardhana Mala.
The father.
Huh?
Not the father.
No.
Husband.
Govardhana Mala is husband of Chandravali. And like Jatila is problem for Radha-rani. For Chandravali also who is problem, you know? Govardhana Mala. But like Abhimanyu is Govardhana Mala. But like Jatila, who? Govardhana Mala's mother. Name? Bharunda. Bharunda. So, one day, Govardhana Malla came and he spoke. Even Madhumangala also helping in this as a Vidusaka. When Govardhana Malla was creating problem, and as a Pithamarda also, Siddhama is helping. One day what did happen? Bharunda was angry towards Krishna. Why? Krishna is coming to my family and disturbing everything always. So he was criticizing. She was criticizing Bharunda. Govardhana Malla was criticizing to Madhumangala. But one day Bharunda was very angry. At that time Sridham went, oh, why you are angry? Now Krishna did this, Krishna did that, whole my family is disturbed, and all Brajavasis they are criticizing. Then Sridham said, who told you? You don't know anything. How beautiful, my friend, do you know? Like this, he convinced him. And Bharunda changed. Bharunda is believing to Sridham. So by this, he was doing service under Anuvatya of Krishna, helping. Jai Pujapad Bhakti Vedanta Paduna Mahārāj ki.
Bhakti Svarūp Śrīdhara Mahārāj ki. Sajan Mahārāj ki. Bhagavat Mahārāj ki.
Jai. So, in the form of Pithamarda, Siddhama is doing the service. The last one is Priya Narma Sakha. Priya Narma Sakha.
Subha.
This everyone knows. Huh? Yes, nowadays this is going on. This is stupidity. So, who is Priya Narma Sakha? Subal. But what is the
assistant
service of Subal? Priya Narma Sakha.
and Krishna.
To arrange help with Radha and Krishna's need.
But how we can know who is Priya Narma Sakha? Like before I spoke, Cheto. Who is Cheto? What is Cheto? What is Bito? I spoke. Then what is Vidusaka? And what is Pithamarda? Then similarly, what is Priya Narma Sakha?
Very intimate friends of Krishna that can enter somewhat into helping in the Madhurya Ras. Meeting of Radha and Krishna, giving messages.
Yes, but one more quality is lacking.
They also have their own kunja. They have kunjas.
You can take the
Sorry?
form.
No.
You can take the form of a gopi.
No.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Take the form of Radharani.
He can dress like a gopi.
Huh?
He looks like Radharani
Yes.
and he can dress himself like Srimati Radhika.
So he looks like her.
So, can you speak appropriate word?
They can disguise themselves.
Huh?
They can disguise themselves.
Yes. Yes.
Saki Rupena.
Huh?
Saki Rupena.
Sakhi Rupena only, but something more. Not only Sakhi Rupena. Appropriate, but something more. How we can know who is Priya Narma Sakha? What is the identification to identify them? Because there are many Sakhas. So how we can know he is a Priya Narma Sakha?
Sometimes they can feel the mood of Radharani.
Not exactly Radharani.
They can serve outside the fringes, they can assist the manjaris outside. They can't go inside, but outside. But how do you know?
Some feeling of Madhurya Rasa also.
Yes. More, little more appropriate. Maharaj speaking.
They know about Krishna's confidential pastimes with the gopis,
Yes.
whereas the other sakhas, they're not aware of this.
Yes. True. But I want that appropriate
The
word.
term given in Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, Sakhi Bhav.
Yes. This is appropriate. So, what is the definition of Priya Norma Sakha? Priya Norma Sakha definition is Rahasyagnya Ati Gopyopi Rahasyagnya Sakhi Bhava Shraya or Sakhi Bhava Shrita. The definition of Priya Norma Sakha is they are Rahasyagnya. They can know all the confidential topic of Radha Krishna. Which is Manjari Siddha know, they can also know. For them, free entrance.
What they can know.
They can know also. Rahasya Jna.
Yes.
Means they know also. And what is one, by Jogamaya, what is their Abhiman, you know?
Abhiman.
Huh.
I know it.
Rupa Goswami said, Atti Gopyopi Rahasyagnya Sakhi Bhava Shrita. So, Atti Rahasyagnya, how confident it may be, they can know. Because they are arranging help. So, like Manjaris, they can enter everywhere. And Sakhi Bhava Shrita, their mood is like Sakhi. But they are Sakha. But mood is like Sakhi. So, what is that quality here? You can know.
Always making arrangements for the meeting of Radha Krishna.
Yes, this service, but mood.
Friendship. Sakhi means friendship.
Yes. This I already spoke. But inside one more mood.
They have desire for happiness for others.
Huh?
More inclined to Krishna.
They want to see Radha and Krishna.
No. One more.
They're like Manjaris, they can do all the service Manjaris can do.
Yes, they can create, arrange the kunja also.
Oh.
Yes, confidential kunja they can arrange also. Like Vasaka Saja, Abhisarika, they can do also.
Inside Navanivrita Nikunja, during Radha and Krishna's pastimes, our Gurudev again and again, 1,000 times said, no male form can enter, only Krishna. No other male form can enter.
That's true. But their mood is different.
Yes.
Understand? In that mood there, that's why I am asking. Male form. Male form cannot go.
So
Gurudev said male form cannot go.
Yes.
They
I
change
may agree with this.
They change their form?
Huh?
They change their form?
That's why I am asking. Because they have entrance also.
Now tell.
They have,
Huh?
they have some experience of Mahabharata.
So what Gurudev said, that is true.
Yeah.
That's why I am asking. No? Their mood is cleaver. 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 Like a neutral gender. So no female mood. No male mood. Cleaver. So if male mood,
Eunuch.
then... Huh?
Like a eunuch.
Yes.
Like Arjuna was for
Huh?
1 year.
Like Arjuna was in 1 year. 1 year. Yes. Bringanala. Yes. Yes. So their mood is like that. So no problem for anything. But to go enter inside. When you are Purusha Abhiman, then no enter. But they have no Purusha Abhiman. Yes. Even no complete Gopim Abhiman. They are clever. But Sakhi Bhava Shraya. Mood was coming to Sakhi also. But body, they not feeling Sakhi. Mood coming. That's why Radha, Bhagavad Dyuti Subhalito. It is Kaviraj Goswami said, Radha, not only Radharani's mood, Dyuti also, body also. Radharani's bodily complexion and mood came. So, Bhava is different, body also different. So, Sakhas, Priyanarma Sakhas, mood is the Sakhi Bhava.
So their bhav is not stahi.
Huh?
Their bhav is changing.
Changing.
Not stahi.
Changing. When doing service as a Sakha mood.
So stahi bhav is there, but sanchari bhav on top.
Yes. Sthayi Bhava is there. Sansari Bhava is making this. Coming and going. And This is made by Jogamaya. This Jogamaya is doing all this. This Jogamaya giving the mood as a Klivavat. Klivavat means it's like a neutral gender. So they don't hesitate to enter. Like so these are called Priyanorma Sakhas. And who are Priyanorma Sakha? Subal. Then others? Huh? Arjun. Arjun also. Not that Arjun. Vrindavan is different Arjun. Yes, that Arjun has no entrance here.
Different Arjun.
Yeah. That Pandava Arjuna has no entrance here. Huh? Proportion did not mention this. Huh? Only 3 he mentioned. Madhumangal also.
So he's both Madhumangal.
Both, Madhumangal both.
And who are the ones that sing?
Sorry?
The Sakhas who are singing to Krishna, the beautiful pastimes of Radha and Krishna. Which type of Sakha is that? Which type of assistant?
He did not clearly mention the positive. So we no need to speculate. Then no problem.
Could you explain some example, help us understand their service, why Yogmaya or Svarūp Shakti has devotees performing this function? Do they sometimes act in male form to facilitate, and then in their female mood, they're actually also then facilitating? So by having both, they can bridge. Can you explain?
Why? Because if this will not happen, sometime difficult to enter to Jatila's house. Subal. So, if no both are possible, sometime problem will come to the pastime for Radha Krishna. So, due to this, very easy access, even some difficult condition.
But this isn't Nikunja. That's not Nikunja Seva. You were saying they can enter into the Nikunja Seva.
Yes, they can enter also.
So how?
In the form of that Sakhi mood and no Purusha Abhiman. When they have no Purusha Abhiman and Sakhi mood, that time enter.
I believe there were lectures where Gurudev said even Priyanorma Sakhas cannot.
I saw that
But
also in one of the
Yes.
that he shows Krishna where Radharani is.
But they
and
don't
they go
enter.
away, but they don't enter.
This is why it's hard, because I've
But Rupa said they can enter in the Kunja also. Rupa said.
During the Shantalila pastimes, when Radha and Krishna are very intimate together, even Sakhis cannot enter. Lalita Vishaka, no one can enter.
No.
Even Manjaris do not enter, only from outside. So how can Priyanarma Sakhas go inside that time?
No, that was time in some Kunjas, not all Kunjas.
In most Navanivrittani Kunjalila.
Some Kunjas I am telling, some Kunjas.
Oh, some Kunjas.
Some Kunjas they can enter.
But not Nikunja Seva.
No, Nikunja, I said Kunja.
Okay.
Mahārāj said that
this
And
is where...
Kunja, Nikunja and Nivritta Nikunja also
Yes.
different is there.
Yes.
I spoke Kunja.
Okay, sorry.
No, because before I said Nivritta
No.
Nikunja.
No, you spoke,
Yes.
but I spoke Kunja.
That's why I was asking for clarification.
I remember what I spoke.
Yeah, no, when I said it now.
You spoke,
Yes.
but I spoke. No, they can enter in Kunja.
Then Maharaj, for everybody, can you tell the difference a little bit between Kunja Seva, Nikunja Seva, and
Nivritta Nikunja.
Nivritta Nikunja Seva?
Kunja Seva means ordinary Kunja, where only small grove, where Radha Krishna and others can do some pastime, normal pastime. And Nikunja means Nisheshana Kunja, means very deeper. And Nibhrita means very lonely. Very lonely. No, and very secular, almost only both. Jugal Sarkar, no more. Only Radha Krishna, no other one entry. Even no Mandiri. That is all Nibhrita.
So Priyanarma Sakhas can enter regular general
General,
kunjas.
general. To help, they can decorate.
Yes, okay.
Decorator. They are decorator.
Okay.
So that's why you should
Yes, that's
understand.
why we're
Yes.
feeling what?
Yes. When doubt you can ask.
This is this type of
But I
question.
remember what you were and he was.
No, not me.
Ishwara Prabhu was asking. He spoke Nibhuta Nikunja no entry. I spoke Kunja entry.
Yes. Okay.
I did not say Nibhuta Nikunja entry.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Thank
they're
you,
there when
Maharaj.
Radha Krishna is there, or just
Sorry?
before? They're there assisting Radha Krishna in their pastimes, or just decorating the kunj?
Decorating, sometime talking also.
In their males.
When there is no Nikunja and Nibhuta Nikunja, so no confidential mode.
Okay.
So there they can talk.
So they have male form,
Yeah.
But
but,
unique.
but mood of Sakha.
Mood of Sakha.
Because
Sakhi.
because they have
Neutral gender.
Neutral.
Like in this metal wala you see, many are neutral gender. In train, especially in India, you find in train.
Dancers.
Yes.
Yeah.
So they don't hesitate to dress.
No.
They don't hesitate
Right.
because they mood like that. Their mood is like that, so they don't have sense.
He's asking, are these sakhas?
Question later.
Wait, no.
At the beginning, question tomorrow morning.
An example of this, would that be Madhumangal in Prem Sarovar Leela? Radha and Krishna are experienced, Radhika's experience with Madanakya Mahapad.
Prem Vaichita.
Prem
Prem
Vaichita
Vaichita.
and Madhumangal is assisting in this
Yes,
pastime
yes,
directly.
yes, there are also Radha Krishna. But this is not so confidential.
This is
No, no.
Kunja Leela.
This is not Kunja, this is outside. On Prem Sarovar sitting.
Yeah.
But this Kunja means normal Kunja.
Very
Very normal Kunja, external, not so deep. No Nikunja, no Nibhrita Kunja. On the pond, on the Prema Sarovar, bank of the pond, so it is not Nibhrita.
And a Singhasan.
Huh?
And a Singhasan.
Yes. And it was public, no, not so confidential. So now we completed. How Radha Krishna taking the help of others. So Rupa Goswami said, they are Sahayaka. Sahayaka means helpers. All these we are saying 5, Setta, Vitta, then Vidusaka, Pithamarda and Priyanarmasaka. These 5 are Sahayaka, helpers only, assistants. So now I completed how Krishna from one, Ekoham Bhaushyam, from one appearing many forms. And so many forms also appearing, I am not telling because this is not our topic now, because our topic is Radharani. So I am not going to all other incarnations. So I am concentrating at the point only. But what?
Just the same, in the same point, this Priyanarma Sakha is going to Kunja Seva. Are they also dressed as Gopi or dressed as
No.
same
Mood, only mood.
Only mood.
Mood.
Like Mahaprabhu is not wearing
Yeah.
Saki Beki.
No.
Also
Mood.
Radhika's
Mood.
mood, but
Mood.
sannyas vesh.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I spoke difference. Mood is different, body is different.
Yes.
So that's why Kaviraj was saying Radha Bhava Dyuti Subhadita. When no duty, no body, then no body. Only mood, internal. So now from beginning from Krishna's mood was, feeling was, Ekoham, I am alone. I want to become Bahu. So he is becoming Bahu, became more. So how in different form of incarnations he is appearing, I am not going to all this because it is a long topic. It is out of this topic. We'll go. So only to assist in the form of Radharani and how Radharani doing service of Krishna and how Krishna is releasing all the service from Radharani in how many assistance form till now we discuss it. Krishna in appearing in how many mood? Yesterday I spoke. 96. All of 96 you remember? No. No? No?
Only number.
Only 95.
Number.
95.
Anyone can again? Because if today finish, then no chance to repeat. We have 2 days more only. So I will not repeat again in this. If you want today, I can remind.
Dear Prashant, dear Lalit, Radha-tattva is 4. And then
Pati Upapati.
Happy
Pati Upapati.
Then
4.
Then
4 modes.
No.
Upati Pati.
We
Already
said this.
spoke.
Purnatam,
Purnatara,
Purnada and Purna.
and 4
Before
modes.
that. The 4 before that.
4 more.
What were they?
4 more.
Maharaj.
Sadhana Maharaj. Brother was saying. Something, one or two, no problem.
I forget.
Because today is last day to discuss this topic. Because proceed step by step. And within 2 days we will conclude Radharani. And last day only Radharani, no more. So this no repetition of this.
The Gaur I know.
Huh?
Gaur Sundar.
Gaur Sundar, he can only listen.
No,
I know.
Radha-kanta.
I missed that one.
Who can?
Did you write them down?
Who could remember yesterday?
He's writing.
I wrote it down.
You wrote?
Yeah, I wrote everything but those four.
Oh.
He only wrote the numbers.
Oh.
No.
I saw the numbers.
He's checking
So tomorrow will be no more this. So if you want, I can remind you again today.
Yes, Mahārāj.
Okay?
Yes.
Now count.
Right.
Patti upapatti. Patti upapatti.
Yeah, Daksina.
You speak, otherwise you speak. Total.
But
You wrote, I think, you wrote?
yes.
Oh, wrote. But 96 you wrote?
No, because it was multiplied.
Can you speak 96?
No, you spoke only one.
Then you, I am speaking. Otherwise it take time.
Yes.
Then patti upapatti, 2. Then these 2 again becoming 4, each 4. Patti is 4, upapatti is 4. Dhiro datta, dhiro dhatta, dhira santa, and dhira lalita. Each, then became 8. 4 multiplied by 2, 8. Then again, this 8 becoming again 4, each 4. They are Anukul. Second is Dakshina. Third is Satha. Fourth is Drishta. So 8 multiplied 4, 32. Then again each 3. One is Purna, Purnantara, Purnatama. Became 96. Okay? Huh? Purna, Purnatara, Purnatama. Complete, more complete, most complete. So became 96. Krishna is releasing the sweetness of highest transcendental mellows in conjugal love in these 96 moods. No more than that. And all are present in Krishna. There are many heroes which have different, but in Krishna all 96 are there. You will find 96 varieties of different heroes, but Krishna is one who has all 96 are present, alone in him. That is why Rupa Goswami said, Akhila Rasamurta Murti. The Murti or personification of all rasas is Krishna at the beginning of Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu. So in the 92 form of heroes, Krishna is releasing the highest platform of transcendental love of conjugal love. Then how he is getting help? We already said in 5 form he is taking the help. Then now come towards Radharani. Krishna's complete now. Beginning from 1 to 96 came. But Radharani how 1 to 360 she will go. 1 to 360. So Krishna, Radharani is more.
4 times more.
Bol Gursavanandini Srimati Radha Rani ki. Gaur Sundar was laughing. Gaur Sundar. So now how Radharani releasing the sweetness and giving pleasure to Krishna in the form of Ladini energy. So how many Naikas?
8.
Huh? No. more. Now Nayaka, no need, because Nayaka already complete on behalf of Krishna. Now come to only Radharani. How many forms of Nayikas?
He's guessing.
360.
No.
Total?
Total.
360.
Yes, how 360? Yeah. You have to calculate like 96, how I made Krishna 96, from 1 to 96. Similarly, we have to make Radharani from 1 to 360.
36 times 5 times 5.
Break it
How?
up. 60.
Pi r squared.
Huh?
360.
360?
Ah,
Divided
full
by,
complete.
divided by 3 is 120.
120.
But how? How? Like
90.
each I spoke this, then this. The multiply, we have to calculate it. And we have to reach the goal 360. Which is Radharani releasing. Radharani releasing all 360. Like Krishna releasing all 96. Similarly, in other heroines, other Nayikas may have some, but in Radharani all 360. That's why she is able to release highest transcendental melodies of Krishna, which even Krishna is unable. Why? Now, we get Krishna only 96. But this 96, although Radharani 360, but this 360 of Radharani to release only 96 quality of Krishna is sufficient.
Yeah. He can do a 96,
Yes.
it takes Radharani 360.
No, not possible.
Possible.
Krishna is more efficient.
Yeah. By this, like Krishna has, so we have, because Rupaswami also reconciling and making balance. Rupaswami also in Utkalika Vallari, he made very nice reconciling and balance. That although Radharani has 360 qualities, but Krishna can release all the 360 qualities only by 96. Radharani's 360 varieties of mood can be released by Krishna only by 96 mood. Similarly, although Krishna has 64 qualities, but Radharani can release all 64 only by 25. So both. Although Radharani is a 360 quality, but Krishna is able to release all 360 only by 96. Similarly, although Krishna has 64 qualities, but Radharani is able to release all 64 only by 25. Bol Vriswanandani Srimati Radha Rani ki. So now we will discuss how Radharani release all 360 varieties of mood in the form of a Nayika or heroine. How we will reach in 360? You have to count.
Need calculator.
3 times 5, 5 times 4, 100, 3 times 100. And then,
How? No calculation going. Because this is speculation.
Okay, give us a hint. Starts with what? 3? Does it start with 3? I start with 8.
Yes, you can start with 3.
Possible 8 too, man. Types of hearings. Abhisarika, Vasaka Sajja, Viraho Gantika.
Google helping.
Google help me, yeah?
Ujjal Nilamani.
Vipralabda, Kandita, Kalahantarita, Rosita Bhatrika, and Sadina Bhatrika.
But it is only 8.
But each one is then they're divided further.
This is a good
More
start.
division.
8 is a good start.
It is good
8 is
start.
the origin.
Yes. But that is also only by Google looking. Okay, looking also no problem. But you come to the point at 360.
Then Uttama, Madhyam, Kanishta.
Yeah.
24. then Nitya Siddha,
Times 5.
Sadhan Siddha, and then
No, that is not.
No. Then your You are finished.
Five lagu, mridvi, like this.
No. Then
You tell us we're ready.
Anyone? This is very difficult.
We can tell.
Too many,
Yeah, very
too many
difficult.
numbers, so not easy. Kanyaka. Kanyaka, Sokya, Parodha. 3. Calculate 3. Then Kanyaka, in each 3 are, you add 1, Mugdha. So, Kanyaka Mugdha, Sokya Mugdha, Parakya Mugdha. Became 3. Then, now 3.
And Mugdha.
Huh?
And Mugdha.
But all 3 are Mugdha.
Yeah.
So, now 3. Then come to point Madhya. Sokya Madhya and Parakya Madhya. Sokya Madhya, Parakya Madhya. How many?
Now.
Then another 3.
5.
So now 6.
Huh? Yes. Then Sokya Pragalbha. Parakya Pragalbha. Count. Already. Huh?
7.
Yeah.
9.
Huh?
Maharaj,
No, 7.
clarification. So Madhya Kanyaka nahi hai. It's not there.
9. That is to be noticed.
Okay.
Don't use in Kanyaka others.
No.
Kanyaka is only one.
Kubya.
Mugdha.
Kanyaka is only one.
And Mugdha. Mugdha Kanyaka and Kanyaka.
No, no.
Mugdha Kanyaka, Sokya Kanyaka, Parakya Kanyaka. In Kanyaka Mugdha, Sokya Mudhya and Parakya Mugdha. 3. Mugdha only 3. Then comes Sokya Madhya, Parakya Madhya. Then come Sokya Pragalbha, Parakya Pragalbha. Then come Sokya Dhira Madhya, Sokya Adhira Madhya, Sokya Dhira Dhira Madhya. Then Parakya Dhira Madhya, Parakya Adhira Madhya, Parakya Dhira Dhira Madhya.
How many now?
Now we count. Please count.
Yeah, counting.
Counting.
Yeah. Computer.
How many?
Many.
Huh?
Maybe 16 by now.
No. No.
How many?
6, 7, 8, 9. Somewhere around.
No.
9.
Huh?
12 maybe.
12?
Yeah.
Yes,
No.
12.
No 12.
Oh, no.
15.
9.
9.
Then come Parakya and Swakya Pragalbha. Swakya Pragalbha, Parakya Pragalbha. Then Swakya Madhya Pragalbha, Dhira Pragalbha, Swakya Adhira Pragalbha, Swakya Dhira Dhira Pragalbha. Then come to the point. Parakya Dhira Pragalbha, Parakya Adhira Pragalbha, Parakya Dhira Dhira Pragalbha. Became 12. Then come to 3 more. Kanyaka Mugdha, Sokya Mugdha, Parana Mugdha. Add these 3, which I spoke before at the beginning.
Oh, we did not add them.
Huh? No.
Oh.
Now add these.
Now we are at
Then became 15.
15.
Total became 15. So now total became 15. Then these 15 Naikas again coming in the mood of 8 form. 8 form. Abhisarika, Vasaka Sajja, Utkantita, Khandita, Vipralabdha, Kalahantarita, Prosit Bhatruga, Swadhina Bhatruga. 120. Then 3 more.
3 is everything.
Then 3.
Mostly 3.
Then each 120 you have to multiply 3. Each one is 3. One is Kanishta, Madhyama, Srestha. Srestha, Srestha or Uttama, whatever name. Kanishta, Madhyama, Shrestha. Then became 360. Understood? 360 total.
You can quiz us tomorrow.
You will again tomorrow you'll ask us. Who remembers?
We can check with Radha-tattva.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah. So now became 360. In this 360 form, Radharani is releasing the sweetness of Krishna extremely. All these 360 qualities and mood only present in Radharani. In different time, different mood is coming, but all are releasable by Radharani. 360. Mostly releasable are every day also. Sometime in different pastimes, 8 forms. That is Abhisarika, Vasaka Sajja, Utkanthita, Khandita, Vipralabdha, then Kalahantarita, Prosita Bhartraga, Swadhina Bhartraga. So these are the moods of Radharani by which she is releasing all these pastimes. And these are very deepest. So only for giving some highlight only how Radharani is, at least we should keep one image inside the heart so that we will be agreed to attend the service. But all in detail is not releasable now in our platform because we cannot understand this. We need like golden pot.
Golden pot.
Yeah. Because only I gave the mood of Radharani and how she is manifesting to please Krishna in 360 moods. To give Krishna happiness in higher platform extremely, by which Krishna is completely satisfied, which no one is able to satisfy. That's why her name is Radha. Our Jiva Goswami, Sanatana Goswami, Vishwanath Chakra Thakur, Baladev Vidyabhasan Prabhu, all they wrote what is the meaning of Radha. Even Śrīdhara Swami also. What is the meaning of Radha?
When he performs Aradhana, the best worship. There are many meanings.
Yes. So what is meaning? What is meaning of Radha?
Dha means to run.
Like an offering.
Huh?
Offering.
No.
Ra comes from Anurag, and Dha is Dhavati.
Yes.
But you should know this.
Yes. So that is just one meaning. It was at the beginning of Ras in Golok when manifested Radharani. But when in Vrindavan manifested what is the meaning of Radha? That is when Radharani appeared, this meaning. But when she was doing in Vrindavan the pastimes, according to that pastime, what is the name of the Radharani? Which our Goswamis, Vishwanath Chakra Thakur, they commented in their commentary. Anaya Radhita, Aradhita, or Anaya Radhyate Jasa Radha. Anaya Radhyate iti Radha. Many different explanations. The meaning of all explanation is she is Radha who can worship Krishna in the highest platform completely, by which Krishna will be completely satisfied. She is Radha. And if anyone is going to compete, means he is fool. He should know this. There is no one who can compete with Radha to please Krishna. Only one way to please Krishna, that is just take the anugatya of Radharani, just help Radharani as a manjari or maid servant, etc., so that our service will reach to Krishna. But we cannot direct go to Krishna. Impossible. Krishna will reject us. No entry. If we will try to direct...
Any praman for this?
Huh?
Any Shastra praman for this point?
Yes, this is Anayaradhita. Means who worships Krishna in highest, extremely, whose Aradhana is limited point, limiting the last point, to which no one can touch. She is Radha.
You said, but anyone tries to go to directly, Krishna will reject them. So I'm asking, is there any Shastra Praman for this point? That Krishna will not accept the seva of anyone who is not?
If you want our song, Bhakti Thakur said, Prabhupada Saraswati said in Chaitanya Chandramrita. And if you go Veda and Upanishad, many proofs are there. Yeah. Yeah. And Jatha,
We don't even want to hear that.
Jatha Radha Priyo Vishnu.
Yes.
Tasya Kundam Priya Tatha. So, like Radharani is very beloved to Krishna, Kunda also very beloved to Krishna. And Radharani is Sarva Shakti Variyasi. She is the superior to all energies. She is superior to all Naikas also. So, this is the proof that no one can compete. Who is superior? To who cannot compete? She is superior or he is superior. So, this superiority is proving that no one can compete. Means others will only follow or reach that limit, but no one can touch her. Or no one can take the Radharani's position. That's why she is Sarva Shakti Variyasi, and in Braj, Vamana Puran, Harivansha Puran, Padma Puran, Skanda Puran, there are huge quantity of proof that Radharani is superior. No one can, without her pleasure, no one can please Krishna. So many proof.
Variyasi means?
Sorry?
Variyasi?
Variyasi means superior, topmost. No one can, Variyan, Sate Prasna. Yes, Variyan means Shrestha. And in female form, Variyasi. Variyan means in male form, Variyan. And in female form, Variyasi. Like Sriman, Srimati. Sriman Rasara Sarambi, Vansivata Tatastila. We say Sri Krishna or Sriman Sri Krishna. But Srimati Radhika. Similarly, when we are going to speak the superior in male form, then it is Variyan. And in female form, it is Variyasi. Because Radharani is in female form, so Sarva Shakti Variyasi. Because Radharani is in female form, so the adjective also in female form, Variyasi. But for Krishna, Variyan.
So in that Pranam mantra to our Srila Prabhupada, it is Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namini. So Srimati is feminine.
No,
Srimate.
No, Srimate. Srimate is different. Srimati is different. Srimate is Srimat. In fourth case, Chaturthi Vibhakti. In Chaturthi Vibhakti of Srimat Sabda is Srimate.
To give unto who is glorious, Srimat.
Srimate means to, for Sriman. Srimate means for Sriman. Or to Sriman.
Unto Sriman.
Yeah, unto Sriman. One Kirtan.
Kishore Mohan. Hare Krishna.
Radhe Radhe
Jai Jai Shri Radhe, Jai Jai Shri Radhe, Jai Jai Shri Radhe. So, till now we released it. But how Radharani releasing the sweetness of Krishna in 360 modes. And how devotees are releasing and how we can release. What is the qualification?
Golden pot.
Huh? What is the golden pot? Now we should know. How our previous acharyas and devotees, they gave the guideline how to attain that. How they got. Now we will discuss. But how these 360 forms are coming. Krishna has two kinds of Naika. One is called Swakya, second is called Parakya. Swakya and Parakya. What is Swakya?
Religious married.
Sorry?
A relationship between male and female under the auspices of religion, of yagya, some
Husband, wife.
Means keeping the witness as a witness to fire, sacrifice, Brahman, father and all established personality of society. If we accept, which is called Paningrahana, if we accept a girl as wife, that is called Swakya, Swakya mood. Means by marriage, if we are receiving a girl as a wife or a girl to a male as a husband, that is called Swakya. But that is under rules and regulations. With witness. Witness means Brahman, father, and fire sacrifice, and some person who should witness, who are established personality in the society, who will approve this. That is necessary. If no approval, nothing, then also improper. Secretly, that is not a Swakya.
No eloping. No eloping.
Not secret is no Swakya. Swakya has to be opened with witness and with rules and regulations. Then second is Parakya. What is Parakya? Parakya means breaking the rules and regulations of the scripture. No following the scripture and loving. That is called Parakya. So this Parakya is blasphemed and criticized in this planet. Parakya is inferior in this planet. But Krishna is in Parakya mode. But we will discuss later on. We should not apply this for Krishna. Because Bharata Muni, the Rasika, material Rasika, compiler of this planet, and one is Vishwanath Kaviraj. Vishwanath Kaviraj compiled one scripture called Sahitya Darpan. Prior to Rupa Goswami, all about Nayaka, Nayika, which we discussed now, recently, these topics were present in Sahitya Darpan, compiled by Vishwanath Kaviraj. But all these were not applied for devotional purpose and for Krishna, for mundane hero and heroines. So Rupa Goswami rejected those who were mundane. And took from, before Rupa Goswami compiling all Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, Ujjwal Nilamani, Lalita Madhav, Vidagdha Madhav, to know the rasa, there was no more scripture. Only one was Bharata Muni, second is Vishwanath Kaviraj, Sahitya Darpan. So Rupa Goswami saw where is the defects. And all those defects he rejected, which is applicable, he took But he did not put for mundane mellows. He put for transcendental mellows for Radha Krishna and all the Nayikas. So he put for Krishna as a transcendental form. So how he put, we will discuss little. Now first we will discuss the sequence, one after the other. Then Swakya, they are in Dwaraka. All the queens of Krishna, they are Swakya Nayika. And Krishna is Swakya Nayaka. Nayaka means hero. So I am only speaking once, so you should remember that one. Nayaka means hero. Because again and again this will come. So I will speak only Nayaka. You should understand Nayaka means hero. I will not repeat again and hero and hero and hero. Here. And when I say Nayika, means heroine. So Swakya Nayaka is Krishna in Dwaraka, not in Vrindavan, not in Mathura. Mathura no, Mathura also some but no Swakya, because Krishna did not marry there. So don't use in Mathura Swakya. This is improper. When Krishna went to Dwaraka, then only marriage ceremony. And as long as no marriage openly, then no Swakya.
So what is Kubja?
Huh?
Kubja?
That is the point I was going to tell. Then all of you decide now. I was going to speak that. So here also some secret, which is to know. Because it is very secret, not easy to understand. Now you say, what is Swakya? To Kubja's rasa.
Sadharani Rati.
Sadharani Rati. This is all of us we know. But where is the secret? I want to ask. What is Sadharani Rati Maharaj?
It means general. Isn't it? That's the meaning. General. There are probably some other meaning, I don't know.
Okay. Narandapur, you spoke Sadharani. What is Sadharani?
Sadharani Rati means when the lover, for example, Kubja has Sadharani Rati. So she's attracted to Krishna, not naturally from birth, but upon seeing Krishna. So the impetus is in Krishna's presence, and she also wants to enjoy something from Krishna, some bhoga for her personal enjoyment. So it's tinged with some personal satisfaction. And once her desire or lust or rati is satisfied, then it comes down. Then it is extinguished.
Yes. But according to, anyone has any comment about this? Because there is one secret to be known in Sadharani Rati, which is not common, very difficult to understand unless you go deeply. Because till this, which Radha Guru discussed, which Bhagavatam also discussed, till now easily understandable, we have been listening as this. So it is common to know. But there is some secret which we should know this.
Kubja, she never had any other lover before. Yeah. That is why she could have that relationship with Krishna called Sadharani.
Yes.
Sadharani has to be for Krishna also.
Sorry?
Sadharani is rati, so it's praying. It's actually transcendental love, so it's directed only towards Krishna. You can't say Sadharani Rati for mundane people in this world.
That's why I want to discuss the secret. Yes. This secret should be disclosed.
Srimad Bhagavatam says that through lust she attained perfection. Perfection means Krishna, because of intense absorption through the form of lust. She had desire to enjoy, but it was focused completely on Krishna, so through that she attained perfection.
Kama dvesha payasneya.
Yes. But why Kubja came in Sadharani Rati? What Sadharani Rati means?
It is ordinary. It cannot control Krishna.
Yes. It's weak, very weak.
But that is not Sadharan Rati. What is Sadharan Rati?
There's a definition in Ujjvala Nilamani.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't have it memorized.
Google.
Please you tell me, I want to know.
Huh?
Tell me, I want to know.
Okay, no. First I want to know if anyone is desiring to speak. If anyone knows, he can speak. He is welcome.
We don't know, we are simply giving some. Yes.
Sadharana Rati is not glorified in Mandan Sadharana Rati. Sadharana Rati is not real Rati. This is Rasa Bhas, Ratya Bhas. Yes, it is not considered Rati. But to Kubja it is considered Rati is good. Really, Sadharana Rati is considered a prostitute. But Kubja is not coming in that category. According to definition of Sadharana Rati is in prostitute. Prostitute is considered as Sadharana Rati. Why? What is? Because we don't know clearly what is the Sadharana Rati, that's why problem. So what is the real definition of Sadharana Rati? Till now we discussed, it is very common, we are listening everything. But what is some secret there? This is very common. Till now everybody knows.
When the lover is not totally concerned with the satisfaction of the beloved, but more concerned with their own happiness, getting some money or some gratification for themselves. So it's not selfless love. It's
Their
not
own
like
happiness.
their own happiness, not samanjasa, not samartha.
Yes. Now better. Make best.
3.
You can tell Maharaj.
Yes. That is Sadharana Rati means Nayaka and Naika, the relation is not better. What is that? Naika is really not loving to Nayaka internally. No love is there. And when Naika is looking a good quality Nayaka, she is not loving. And when she is looking bad quality Nayaka, she is not hating also. In Sadharana Rati, the secret is, it is not clearly clarified, so that's why problem. So in Sadharana Rati what is the symptom of Nayaka and Nayika? Nayaka and Nayika, they are playing. But what is the problem? Nayika has no taste and love in Nayaka. If Nayaka is very beautiful, very good, everything is okay. But for beautiful, good quality Nayaka also, she will not love. And if Nayaka is very bad, unqualified also, she will not hate. Why? Because her attention is, understood or not?
Yes.
Huh? Yes. If you are in doubt, you ask, I will clarify.
Neutral. Sounds neutral.
She's
Huh?
Neutral in any
Yeah.
case. Neutral.
Yeah.
Indifference.
Huh? Again repeating a little.
Indifference.
Yeah. Naika already spoke, so heroine, no, I'm not repeating again. In Sadharani Rati means common or normal Rati, Naika and Nayaka had no love and affection. And Naika is little very weak, does not care. If Nayaka is good, possessor of all good qualities, but Nayaka is not loving. And if Nayaka is unqualified, full of bad qualities also, Nayaka is not hating. So, here base is not love. Why? Money. Like prostitute. So, prostitute does not see a beautiful man or ugly man. She is looking how many rupees or dollars he can give. So, if giving more money, then attracted. What quality, whatever may be, it does not matter. So, no love either. So, example of Sadharani Rati is prostitute. And Sadharana Rati should become prostitute. But how Kubja became Sadharana Rati? Krishna granted. And this sadharana rati should not become parakya. Sadharana rati is not parakya. Sadharana rati is swakya. But Kubja considered parakya. Yes, that's a very complicated.
Kubja is considered parakya.
Yeah. Kubja considered parakya.
You said
Why? What is the reason?
Swakya means rules and regulations.
Yes.
You said no parakya and mathura.
Yes.
But Kubja is considered Swakya but also parakya.
Yes.
Because she came.
Because the prostitutes are authorized. Openly. Authorized.
In Shastra.
Yeah. When in the material world also, there are some prostitution. You can go without any problem. So license, they have license. So it is similar like what is Swakya, similar like. But consider here parakya, Kubja also. Why?
Is it because she approached him in her previous life as Ram wanting to marry him? She had this mood?
Yes.
Is that why?
Yes, that is one reason. But that is the previous reason, is secret reason. What is visual reason? This previous life reason, who knows that he can know. But externally, how can know? Externally, how can know that Kubja also sadharana rati and parakya? This, if we know Kubja's background in previous life, this is okay. But externally also, how we can know that Kubja is parakya?
She knows that Krishna belongs to another, but she invited Krishna to come and meet her.
Yes.
Oh, Krishna was not married at that time.
No. Yes. In Vrindavan also Krishna did not marry.
Because Kubja was the servant of Kamsa.
Yes.
So the servant is bound to the master. But instead of serving Kamsa, she gave all the seva to Krishna.
Yes.
So this is like parakya.
Yes. 90%.
90%.
Yes.
Very good.
Yes. Yes. 10% more. Complete. 9% correct. Only 10% make full. I will speak. Okay. The reason was, although Kubja was made servant of Kansa, but Kubja had no desire to anyone else. Only she had desire to Krishna. And she asked to Krishna, no one else before. That's why Rupa Goswami took Kubja as also sadharana rati. And he, when opposition party asked to Rupa Goswami, Purupakya put question, why Kubja considered as sadharana rati parakya? Rupa Goswami said, I know that only prostitute is in sadharana rati. But still why I am taking this? Because Kubja has no desire to anyone else like prostitute.
Zekantik.
Yeah.
Pure.
Pure. But prostitute has no single one. So many. So she cannot come in sadharana rati. Really, in parakya. But Kubja has no any other one. Only her desire towards Krishna. So she is parakya in sadharana rati. Then we give rest to Kubja. Yes. Then how other two ratis?
Samanjasa.
Huh?
Samanjasa. Samartha.
Samartha. Samanjasa? What is Samanjasa?
Queens.
Huh?
Queens of Dwarka.
Queens of Dwarka. Queens. And Samartha? Vrindavan. What is Samanjasa?
Correct.
Huh?
It's correct. I mean, according to rules and regulations of society, it's the correct way.
Samanjasa is not. That is pati. That is pati. What is Samanjasa rati? Swakya bhav.
But also divided.
Yes, Swakya divided. So already Swakya we discussed.
Yes.
So what is division of Swakya?
10 sons, one
Not,
daughter,
not
mother-in-law.
one-pointed.
Huh?
Not one-pointed.
Not ekantik.
They have
Yes.
10 sons, one daughter, mother-in-law, house.
Yes, yes.
Too much to do.
Yes. But what is the particular qualification of Samanjasarati?
Only
Huh?
Subservient, servant. They're subservient to Krishna. They have to follow his instruction.
Takimba.
They have to follow his instruction because he's their husband. But
Yes.
it cannot
Yes,
control.
this also.
It cannot,
This also quality, but not complete.
It cannot control Krishna.
This also, but not complete.
Then none of you can.
Bound by marriage.
Samanjasarati is that rati in which Naika gives happiness to Nayak and desires happiness also. Desires personal happiness also. That is Samanjasa. Yeah.
Has still some personal interest.
Yeah, personal interest is there. This is in Dwarka. So it is called Samartha, no Samartha. In Samartha, the Naika wants to give pleasure to Nayak only. She does not want happiness. But automatic, by Nayak, she will be happy. This is called Samartha. That is in only Gopis, in Vrindavan. Out of Vrindavan, no this. So now we discussed all three ratis. Then how to attain all these? This Parakya again divided into two. What are they?
Married and unmarried.
Huh?
Married and unmarried.
Yes. Married and unmarried. Unmarried means what? That? Name?
Kanya.
Kanyaka.
Kanyaka.
Kanyaka means unmarried. Who is Kanyaka?
Young gopis.
Huh?
Young gopis who have never been betrothed
Yes.
in any marriage.
The definition of Kanyaka is Anudha to Pitrupalika. Anudha to Pitrupalika is Kanyaka. Who is Kanya? How we can know who is Kanya? What is definition of Kanya? Kanya means daughter, unmarried daughter. So what is the definition of Kanyaka? Kanyaka to Anudha Pitrupalika. Anudha means who is unmarried. And Pitrupalika, under guidance of father. She is Kanya. She is under care of father. She is Kanya. And in Vrindavan, who are Kanyaka?
Those who are not married and on the guidance of father.
Yes. But give example. Example. According to definition, okay. But example.
Manjaris.
Manjaris, no.
The ones who did Katyayani Brat. Very young.
Yes.
Under the guidance of the gopis.
Yes. They are Kanyaka. That's true. This 100%, is in one room. This is 100%, good. So Kanyaka, now we completed Kanyaka. Then come to Parodha. Parodha.
Parodha.
Parodha.
Parodha.
Means married to others. So Parakya, but married to others.
If not married, still called Parakya.
Yes.
From Kanya.
Kanya.
Still Parakya.
Parakya. Because they did not marry now.
Oh, because under
Under
guidance of father, but still like illegal.
But hiddenly.
Ah,
Yeah.
secretly.
Yes,
So this
secretly.
is also Parakya.
Parakya. Yes. That's why Parakya is coming in Parakya category they are coming. Kanyaka. Yes.
And then also
Then
married.
also married. Parodha means who married to others, not to Krishna.
Yes.
So these Parodha are many varieties.
Radhika, all gopis.
All are.
Manjari.
All. Almost, Rupa said, almost all gopis who are doing pastime with Krishna and helping to Radharani, etc., all are Parodha. Almost. Prayaso. Prayas means somewhere married. Means the Kanyaka separately, so he used Prayasa. Means except Kanyaka, all are married. So till now clear? Sorry?
What is the third one, Maharaj?
Parodha. Huh?
Kanyaka,
Kanyaka?
Parodha,
Oh.
and third one?
Parata.
Pankaj Prabhu.
Someone's hungry.
Married and unmarried.
Who's hungry? We have some puris.
So now, who are Paroda? All Gopis Paroda, almost. Then, in Paroda also, different category. In Paroda, how many categories speak? Paroda, all of you understood, Paroda means who married to other husbands without Krishna. So they are Paroda.
Two main categories.
Yes. Two.
Yotaki, Yotaki, Ayotaki.
Yes, yes. But more.
Yeah. Some who had children and those who had no children.
Yes, more. More.
Sadan Siddha, Nitya Siddha.
More.
Swapaksha, Vipaksha.
More. All are true. Now Bhagavatam is speaking.
No, there's one that's neither Paksha or Vipaksha, in between.
Tatastha Paksha. More.
Maharaj, what about those who are actually Proda? They have been like given in marriage, but their husband hasn't taken them to their house. Yet they're still under the guidance of their parents. You know that before they go to their house, the husband's house, they still stay after the marriage at the house of the father. Which category is that?
They are Balya Vivaha. Balya Vivaha category. Balya Vivaha.
That is not there.
Are we speaking about Bhom Vrindavan?
Bhom Vrindavan.
The gopis who were free to run to Krishna and the ones who were held back. Some could not, they were held back.
Yeah.
And so they had some slight tinge of, that you can say this anartha, which is holding them back. And the others were free to run to Krishna. So there's two very distinct categories.
Yes. But what are they?
I don't know the names.
Okay. Any more? Anyone want to speak? No. Then come to yes. Then come to Paroda. And Paroda are divided into three. One is, Rupa said, Ta Tridha, Sadhana, Devi, Nitya Priyaha. Tridha. Three. These Paroda are three. One is Sadhana Siddha. Second is Devi. Fourth is, second is Devi. Third is Nitya Priya. Nitya Priya. So again Sadhana Siddha are divided into Jautiki and Ajautiki. Sadhana Siddha divided into Jautiki and Ajautiki. What is Jautiki? What is Ajautiki?
Those who come in a group and those who come alone or with only two or three.
Those who are group, they are called Jautiki. Those who are no group, they are called Ajautiki. And who are Jautiki?
Rishnichari, Munichari.
Yes. Jautiki again divided into two. One is Srutichari, second is Munichari. So who are Munichari? Dandakaranya rishis. Munichari. Who is Srutichari? Upanishad.
Vedas.
Veda and Upanishad all. And proof, if you want to know the proof, in Srimad Bhagavatam is proof. In Bhagavatam, Uttarardha means second part of 10th canto, 87th chapter. Srutistava. It is called Srutistava. The Chanda is Jaya 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 Ja Dosama Vigrubhita Guna Vedastuti. Jaya 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 Ja. This is Vedastuti, very long and very big verses. All the stutis they prayed. Yeah, very long. And all are big verse. Yeah. The very sweet melody. If we recite, very sweet. When I was studying in Bhagavatam, in Vrindavan, before I am starting Bhagavad class, it was taking 15 minutes. 15 minutes to recite in the proper meter. Jaya 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 Ja Dosamabhita Grubhita Gana. And second line like this, 4 lines you have to in what each verse. So it will take, if you in proper meter you recite 10 to 15 minutes take. So this is called Vedaspruti. It is in 10th canto, second part, 87th chapter you can find it. So all the Vedas and Upanishads, they prayed to Lord Krishna to become Gopi, to serve like gopis. So they got perfection. And Veda Upanishads are not one, they are group. That is why they are also Jautiki. In Jautiki, Shrutichari are Veda Upanishad. Munichari are Dandakaranya Rishis.
And all the princesses in Rajkumari.
Yes. And
they are also Jauti.
Jauti. Who are group, they are Jauti.
Because you said only Munichari and Sutichari.
Yes.
But also princesses.
They are famous.
Yeah.
They are famous. Others are not so famous, but others are present.
And all the golden statues.
These two are Jautiki, Shrutichari, Munichari are most prominent. Yeah. So our Acharyas, they gave example these two. Did not mention all, but it does not mean that there is no more. Because definition of Jautiki says that Jutha. Who is Jutha group? They are Jautiki. But it is not easy to give all the examples, it will become more. So the scripture will become more also, so they did not give. Only for understanding they gave 2 examples.
Examples?
Yeah.
Ayotika?
Ajautik.
Example? Which one?
Giving. Ajautik example is like all the devotees who are practicing devotional path and trying to acquire Krishna's service in Vrindavan like gopis, like our Guru Vargas and Rupanugas, we are following. We are in the line of Ajautiki.
But this is not group. Rupanuga's group.
Rupanuga is group, but
one by one.
One by one, individual bhajan we are doing.
Saraswati.
All the group, but we are all not staying always in group. For 7 days we are group. After 7 days, on 21 or 20, we will go here and there.
Not a group.
But Sutichari, Munichari, they are always group. So they are Jautiki. And Ajautiki can be more than 1, 2, 3. No more. No more. Then become Jautiki. 1 or 2 or 3 also Jautiki. Ajautiki. Ajautiki. Don't think only alone. 1 is only Jautiki. When sometime 1, 2 or 3 is also considered as a Ajautiki. But more than 3, 4, 5, when we become group, then it is called Jautiki. So all the devotees, those who are desirous of attaining Krishna's transcendental loving service in Goloka Vrindavan or Bhoma Vrindavan under guidance of gopis, they are coming in the Ajautiki group. So then we will go to Devi. Who are Devi? When Krishna appearing in celestial planet, then Radharani also appearing in the form of a Devi.
Angi.
Huh?
Anga of
Anga. Angi is Radharani.
Yeah,
Anga. Because Radha, partial expansion of Radharani going there, not a complete Radharani going. Because not complete Krishna going to the celestial planet. Like Vaman Dev and others when they are going, then energy also going to serve. And when he is becoming Upendra, etc., demigod, then also Radharani expanding to hell. When Krishna is going in demigod form, in celestial planet.
It's like Lakshmi.
Lakshmi is not Devi. Demigods.
So Varaha is they're not demigod also?
No. This is Vishnu Tattva.
But if Krishna takes the form of the demigods,
then Lakshmi going in the form of Devi.
then Devi.
Yes. Whenever Krishna going, like in Manvantara Avatar, they are in celestial planet. So when Krishna appearing in any demigod form, then Radharani appearing in the form of Devi. Anga. No, Angi. Angi is Radharani.
So when the demigod post cannot be fulfilled by any ordinary jiva,
then they are
Krishna
going.
comes,
Yes.
and then Anga of...
Like when Krishna not finding any jiva to become that post. Indra, any post. When Brahma also in the category of demigod coming. So Krishna also becoming demigod sometime. Brahma, sometimes Shiva also, sometimes Jiva. So when Krishna going, then only Devi going. And when Krishna coming again in Vrindavan, that incarnation coming inside Krishna. So those Devis are serving to Krishna in celestial planet, they are coming and becoming gopi. So they are Devi. They are Devis. So in Vrindavan, many Devis were present. Then third one is.
One question about this. Before Krishna's appearance, then the demigods and demigoddesses, they were requested to take birth in the dynasty of
Krishna ordered.
Yadu dynasty, and also in Vrindavan.
Yes, Krishna ordered. Krishna ordered to Brahma. And Brahma spoke to all the demigods. Oh demigods, attention please. What Lord ordered me, I am delivering. Sambhavantu Sirastriya. Bhavantaha Sambhavantu Jadusu Vrishnisu Gopesu. Means all demigods should appear in the dynasty of Jadava in Mathura, and some are in Nandavar's dynasty. So, and Sambhavantu Surastriya, all the demigods' wives should assist in the dynasty of Jadavas and Gopis.
But these are also Devi?
Yes, they are Devi.
Like
To whom Brahma ordered on the bank of ocean of milk.
But they are not Anga or
They are Anga.
Also Radharani.
Yes.
All Shakti.
All Shakti. Because without Radha, no existence of any other. All are becoming, even in all the female form in this planet also, Radharani's expansion, sorry, minute expansion.
But not all of them attain perfection.
Sorry?
Not all of them attain perfection.
No, all no. Those who are qualified.
So those who take birth in Bhom Vrindavan, when Krishna takes the Bhom Vrindavan back to a Prakat Vrindavan, then all these Devis,
They went to the celestial planet. They return to there again.
Or they go back to Celestial.
Yeah.
But it says that Krishna takes everything back to Golok Vrindavan, so how is that reconciled?
Reconciling those who appeared from Golok Vrindavan, they went. Those who are demigods, they stayed in celestial planet.
They can never go back.
Who attain perfection, they
Yes.
also go.
Yeah.
How is it possible that demigods, their wives, can take form as gopis in Braj, and then go back to the heavenly planets afterward? Before you were saying if even one time seeing, one time experiencing this thing, you can never have any attraction to anything in the material world again.
Yes.
So how is it possible that they're going there?
From
They will not be able to function. They will die.
From here impossible, there possible. Because they did not, in celestial planet you have nothing, you have to enjoy only what you have done. Hine Punya Martiloko Vishanti. As long as that is not finished, you have to stay there. But in earth planet you can get perfection, you can go direct Golok Vrindavan.
So they didn't reach perfection?
Sorry?
They didn't reach perfection.
Their time was not finished. Only under a order of Krishna they came.
So Yoga Maya potency.
Yes. Because it was order of Brahma.
That would create a burning in their heart, wouldn't it?
So will they ever achieve to go to Golok Vrindavan, like after their good time is passed in Devlok, will they go to Golok Vrindavan, or they'll again come back to Bhom Vrindavan and then through that they will go there? How will
It is not so clear.
Okay.
It is not so. Only Devi, it is a category written by Devi.
So they've already taken birth on the earth.
Already Gopi, they became Gopi.
Then they're going back to the heavenly planets. Now they're waiting to take birth again in the human form so that they can attain perfection in Brajabha.
That is not so clear.
Okay.
That is not clearly mentioned what they will do. Only they participated as Devi, and Rupa Goswami also explained that Devis were also in three categories. In Sadhana Siddha, there are three categories. One is called Nitya Sadhana Siddha, second is Devi, and third is Nitya Priya. But about Devis, no clear explanation. So we cannot understand more clear. So.
Because Kamsa also, he saw Krishna, and he did not attain perfection. So not everyone will obtain.
No.
Only those who are
Yes.
qualified.
And when Krishna disappeared, those demigods came, they went to the, they went to service and clearly mentioned also. You see?
Devas and Devis have Sukriti?
Punya, they have no, they have Punya.
Only no Sukriti.
Punya only.
But they're born in Vrindavan from the womb of gopis.
To help only. To help.
But don't they have love for Krishna? Don't they have love for Krishna from their birth?
Yes, they had love by Yogamaya because it was Krishna's order. So they came, and that for that their service, that time they had that mood.
So the only way a demigod can actually, even if they're born here, is if actually they do sadhana first to attain that. Otherwise, they're just completely covered and they go back to finish their punya.
Yes.
That's heavy.
Yeah. That's cruel. That's cruel, Maharaj.
Again, repeat again what you said. So could not listen to it.
I said, if they're the only way then that those devas and devis, those devis, can actually reach perfection and go to Goloka Vrindavan, is if they come down, take a human form, not like as a gopi, but as a human form, do sadhana, and from there attain perfection. Only then can they enter Goloka Vrindavan.
This is sure.
So this is why it says only through the human platform.
Yes.
So they come
That's why
here,
Deva Dulhavatanu.
and they're covered by Yoga Maya. Then when that is finished,
That's why Deva Dulhavatanu it is said.
they go back and they finish their punya,
Yes.
but do they get the opportunity of coming back to do sadhana?
Yes, because Krishna does not come always. When that time Krishna, when in Dwapar Yuga coming Krishna, which time Krishna is coming, that time demigods punya is not finished. So they have opportunity to come, to do service of Krishna, to assist. But punya is there.
Punya is scary.
Punya is there. Did not. That's why we don't need punya.
Yes.
Punya is dangerous.
Yes.
So, yes.
Very dangerous.
Yes. That's why our acharyas always say, don't desire punya also.
So if we're doing kirtan and we're not doing it for the mood to please Guru, Vaishnavas and Krishna, then we're making punya, and we may have to go to heaven to enjoy this.
No, like exactly punya.
Then what?
Punya is what is punya you should know.
Yes.
We are collecting the sukriti.
Yes.
It is not punya.
But bhakti sukriti and sukriti are different, no?
Yes, but it is bhakti sukriti only, although you don't know also.
Even if it's to enjoy for ourselves.
Still sukriti, low grade sukriti, no punya.
But not bhakti sukriti.
Bhakti sukriti. But in low grade. Low grade.
But our Gurudev says that like even following Ekadashi, if it's not with a mood under Mahat Sangha, then it's reward-seeking activity, it's karma. And that gives punya.
Yes, but if your desire is with association, if you have some association and you know some devotion, internally you have some desire, but due to weakness you are unable to practice, then you will get sukriti. Yeah. But if you have only desire to Krishna, for his sense gratification, for his pleasure, it will become powerful sukriti, which can promote you easily, immediately.
But those devis didn't make any sukriti, anything. They're just covered actors.
They are punya.
That's punya.
Punya. What? I will clarify so you can understand it better.
Na dharmam, na dharmam, na dharmam. Just one. Shrutigana.
Devis that you're speaking about, they're coming under the order of Lord Brahma, who received the order from the Supreme Lord. So, but they're going back to their post because their post is a post of responsibility.
But not all of them, right?
Huh? No.
Some.
Yeah.
Sorry?
Go ahead. They're going back to their post as devis, serving as demigods, and they all have functions within the universal administration.
Yeah.
So, does that have something to do with it at all? Because part of the punya is that they've been given the job.
Yes. Why? Because their time is not finished. They have long life. In our planet, if 1 year, demigods only 1 day. So they have long life. So Krishna played only 125 years. So then for them only 1-2 days looking like.
3 months.
125 days means
3 months.
3 months only.
3 months.
Then 4 months. For more than 4 months.
Plus also the night of Brahma.
So it is common that to go, like we are going for 1 month for, like we are traveling 3-4 months and returning home. Are we feeling any inconvenience? This is looking like normal. So in our comparison we are thinking, oh, a long time. But if you calculate in demigods duration, for them this is like a holiday. Traveling.
Good holiday.
Yes, like a holiday traveling.
Summer vacation.
Being a gopi.
What about? I just was curious. They're saying, once a devi has seen Krishna, then how harsh is that to now go back and enjoy the heavenly planets? So the point is, so Yogamaya is covering them. So it is to be understood, just to clarify that they do not experience Krishna at all, or they are just Yogamayas acting.
No, they experience.
They
experience.
But do they completely forget when
Huh?
they return?
They must forget.
They must forget, otherwise how will you go?
Even Kaivalyam Narakaya, they
Yeah.
forget to speak of heavenly
Yeah.
pleasure.
Yeah.
They have to
Yeah.
forget.
Yes.
Okay, so it's like Vidura, when he saw Krishna, when he went to became Yamaraj again.
Yes.
That means that he forgot all that? I don't think. How can it be? How can it be? That he forgot.
Is that forgetfulness Mahamaya or Yogamaya?
Yogamaya. Because it was a Krishna's order.
Right, Krishna.
Yeah.
Everybody is
Hare
going crazy
Krishna.
now.
So much to think about.
Yeah. No need to go to Krishna.
One way to reconcile is that none of these demigods, they have seen Krishna so many times, like Indra, and so many. They have served him in so many different capacities.
Come to
But
Braj.
as a
But
gopi,
not all of them actually achieved the highest perfection. That's one way to reconcile. But still, on
As
the
a
other side,
gopi?
Krishna is telling Lakshmi that I will only accept you if you take birth from the womb of the gopi. Then I'll accept you.
marry
Hmm.
a
Those
gopa.
are the only ones I accept. Otherwise, I don't
Marry a
accept. So if-
gopa.
Yeah.
To marry a
Yeah.
hope, and then you
Yeah.
have to go.
And make out on patties.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, kind. So this is like two different, areas.
Yes.
They were willing to
All
marry
this
gopas.
silence. So
Maharaj, but some of them, they obtain perfection.
Yes, no, who are not clear.
Yeah.
We have to guess only. Because not clear who obtained it.
Yeah,
Only they returned it is proof is there.
that's true.
You have 5 minutes to make
My-
a conclusion.
5 minutes, Maharaj.
Oh, 5 minutes. Okay, okay,
Also, we
listen.
have an announcement from
Wait,
Radha-tattva.New.
only, that's why you don't pay more attention again about demigods. Just you remember that they came and went.
Yeah.
This only. Yes. This only, no more thinking about it. Yes. Yeah.
No more things.
Yeah.
Forget.
Yes.
Yogamaya.
Yes.
Forget.
Because it was Krishna's order. Krishna's order to Brahma, and Brahma ordered to them to help. So they came, their duty finished, then went.
Okay, now finished.
Yes. So then Nitya-priya. Nitya-priya we will discuss tomorrow.
no, Maharaj.
Huh? Today? Okay. Okay. So Nitya-priyas, those gopis, eternally stay with Krishna. And all the eternal associates, like Lalita, Vishakha, Chitra, Sambhala, all Sakhis, Radharani, they are Nitya-priya. And in Nitya-priya category, they are also coming, those sadhana siddha, they attained perfection many years before. Many years before, they are staying with Nitya-priya Sakhis, eternally liberated associates like Radharani, Lalita, Vishakha and her Sakhis, who are doing help and assist and pastime long time with the Nitya-priya Sakhi, they are also considered a Nitya-priya.
So no difference.
No difference, almost. So, sadhana siddha are those munichari, shrutichari like Jaldi. But Nitya-priya, those already got perfection long time.
So sadhana says newly coming.
Newly coming is sadhana siddha. So, and Nitya-priya, how are, they are in 360 category, which we discussed. Prior to this was, after this Nitya Priya, they are in 360 mood. 360 mood. All these Nitya Priyas 360 mood.
Just like Radharani.
Yes. And among them I am given Maharaj.
So can a sadhana siddha become a Nitya Priya?
Yes, after a long time he will come in the category of Nitya Priya. He will be considered as. For example, now who is in USA, we say only you have visa only for 6 months, etc. But after that you will get green card. After 10 years or 15 years, what is the rule?
Citizen.
Huh?
You can become citizen.
Passport. Same.
Passport.
Then you will become citizen.
Right.
Then you will, although you are from out of other country, out of USA, but you will consider as a US citizen. Same also. So they will become in category of, but still we should have common sense and intelligence that original US citizen is different.
Naturalized
And
and unnaturalized.
other countries is, yes, very different.
Do the Nitya Priya,
Huh.
do they know
Huh.
which of their associates
Yes.
were sadhana siddha
Yes.
and which were all?
Yes, they know.
They know that.
Yes, like in USA government and US citizens, they know who are original USA citizens and who are from other countries.
Native American.
But still, you have all facilities. You have all the same facilities.
Right.
Relationship is the same.
Yes, relationship, all facilities you will have.
Only you cannot become president.
Huh?
You can't become president.
Sometimes.
You can't become a Priya Narma Sakti.
Huh?
You can't become a Priya Narma Sakti.
No, that post
Become
is good.
president.
No, that post no.
Before you mentioned minimum 3 lifetimes. If this is our last lifetime, then one more birth from a womb of a gopi in Bhoma Vrindavan. Then from there, going to uppercut. So already from that birth in Bhoma Vrindavan, naturalization is there. No need for passport, visa, anything. They're saying, you are Brajbasi. Not thinking, oh, before they're American, now they're Brajbasi. You're born into Vrindavan. So how are they looking and seeing, oh, she's from outside, oh, different. They're naturalized.
No. Difference is that. You have US passport. And Lakshmipati, who has US passport? You are Gausundar Bhuva. You are Indian citizen or you origin? Before?
So I'm a naturalized U.S. citizen, so I wasn't born in the United States.
Okay. So although he has US passport,
Real naturalization, which is birth.
Canadian, UK.
Canadian, UK, I got all over the place.
so although one has US passport, but from different country, it is easy to understand him also. Difference. That he is not originally from USA.
But he was born in Vrindavan then?
Born in Vrindavan, it does not mean became complete pure. Some contamination is there. After born also.
Still complete.
Developing brain.
Yes, already you spoke, but you are not understanding. I am giving you. There were some gopis to whom Krishna asked to participate in Rasa dance, but due to obstacle of husband, they could not go. They were closed by locked. They were locked, so they could not. Why? They had contamination. But they were associating with gopis. But still they could not got that service. So this is the proof. So it does not mean one. That's why I told 3 life is necessary. Because only taking birth in Vrindavan and become gopi does not mean becoming complete perfect. There needs some training again. So that's why minimum 3 life necessary.
Which 3 lives?
3 life means now we are in 1 life as a sadhaka. And in this life we got perfection. If our sadhana is perfect, according to our human form, what quantity of sadhana we should do, if we did without any mistake, then we will be promoted to Bhoma Vrindavan. To take training with the eternal associates. Yes. So became 2nd life. And there our contaminations will be purified by Nitya Siddha Parsadas, Nitya Siddha Gopis.
Just by association.
Then 3rd life we will be pure.
So uppercut.
Don't we have to go into Gaur Leela first?
According to your sadhana, what you want. If you are worshipping under guidance of Mahaprabhu to Radha Krishna, simultaneously you will go both.
Both simultaneously.
Yes, both simultaneously. If you worship only Radha Krishna, you will go only Radha, no Mahaprabhu.
One soul, 2 bodies.
Radha Krishna?
Yes.
The speciality of Gaudiya.
Yes, this is speciality of Gaudiya.
Maharaj, is it
So
possible to be
now 8 o'clock tomorrow.
Maharaj,
Tomorrow.
is it possible to be in Bhom Vrindavan many times to remove the contamination to go to Golok Vrindavan?
Sorry?
Is it possible that those who take birth in Bhom Vrindavan, they have to stay in Bhom Vrindavan for some time, for some birth, to go to finally to Golok Vrindavan before the contamination are removed?
Yes, if it is not perfect, it takes time training again more.
So that's the time when you actually build your relationship. That's the time when Lalitas and Vishaka Sakhi, they basically give you the relationship. Right?
Yes, they will be promoted to other planet also. Okay. Where Krishna is doing pastime again.
Okay.
Okay. Now we.
Announcement. That's Krishna.
Announcement and quick
Yeah,
kirtan.
yeah, yeah.
Vrindavaneshwari Srimati Radharani ki Srimati Radharani ki Svarūp Śrīdhara Mahārāj ki Gurudev ki Prabhupada ki Bhakti Svarūp Mahārāj ki jai Bhakti Bhagavat Mahārāj ki jai Bhakti Sajjan Mahārāj ki jai.